Hey guys, Strike here and welcome back to a Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, in the last one, we literally made it to, I don't really even know where we are. Somewhere vaguely safe, and that is probably a good thing. What the hell is in special shipments? And why can I only access it from a certain distance? It's gone away! The special shipments were so fucking special that I had like 2 seconds to grab them. Thank you, special shipments. I did, however, notice before I started the recording that all that shit we picked up at the end of the last episode has just made its way into our inventory, and it all looks fucking stupid. Look at this. Why am I able to wear this? This is not medium armor. I look so thick. What even is that? We've also got this. That's heavy armor, which looks... Oh my god, look at my delicious nipples. Why would I ever do that to myself? Why can I wear this? Who wants to be a heavy rogue? Why are they allowing this? I'd wear light armor if anything, but oh my god, I have like an 8-pack and it looks disgusting. Medium armor of the dragon. I'm probably going to stick with my mercenary coat. I genuinely think all this new stuff looks awful. Like, I don't want to go anywhere near it. That Avar armor looks okay, but everything else is a disaster. The only thing I'd be willing to use, really... Wait, is this medium? Why is it medium? I'd be willing to use the Ansam Sar, but even then it looks kind of fucking stupid. Oh yeah, I took off my helmet. That's probably got something to do with it. Let's put my helmet back on, and let's see what the Ansam Sar actually looks like. Fucking disastrous from the front. I really like the way we look at this little trench coat bullshit that isn't a trench coat in the slightest. But you know, we got arse tassels, and that is all that matters. Have I left anything behind in my beautiful, beautiful little room? They actually stocked us up kind of nice. For just a completely random starting area, we've got a very pretty little cabin, which we're never going to be allowed back into in like 2 seconds, but oh well. Who the hell are any of you? Hello? Are we back here? Like when we first ran into Leliana? Or not Leliana. That wasn't where we first ran into her. Who the hell did we run into here? Is it where we found that mass grave and we sort of jumped on everyone's corpses because we're the nicest boy in the world? I have no idea, but I'm going to loot this lovely little pod. Got ourselves a guard belt, warrior only. So they'll restrict the damn belts, but they won't restrict heavy armor. I guess I'm all for customization, but come on, you never see a rogue in heavy armor. You never want to see a rogue in heavy armor. Whatever. Let's see if we can make our way through all these people. Game, you wanna allow me to move? I wonder... Was this game the first Bioware did in Frostbite? Or was that Andromeda? Because I've noticed this game looks a lot less dumb than Andromeda and just regular ass movements and everything. So... They call me the Herald of Andraste now? I'm an elf! I don't even fucking believe in the chant. Oh, whatever. I wanna speak to my own gods and everything. Seekers know fuck all.
We were all frightened after the explosion in the conclave.
It isn't complicated. Andraste herself blessed him.
Damn. I'm surprised. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to listen to you all, but there is so much. Now, where the hell am I meant to find it? Where is the Chantry? The threat remains. I mean, if anything's going to be the Chantry, it's going to be that gorgeous building over there. God damn. The music as well. It's amazing.
I heard you were supposed to close it entirely.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Than anyone else has done. Demons would have us otherwise.
And now I'm going to loot your house because you didn't put enough faith into me. How dare you? What do we got here? Patient observations, day 3. No, I missed one. Less thrashing. Some response to stimulus. Vital seems solid. 2 attempts so far by locals to break into the Chantry to kill my patient. All this work to save his life, and they will just execute him? We'll inform Lady Cassandra. I expect to wake him up before the morn. I feel like I left behind number 2. So, I'm going to continue searching, because I don't want to leave something like that behind. I want to know what the hell was going on with me while I was absolutely corpsed. I can't seem to go that way, but I can talk to Segrit over here. What a gorgeous name.
Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
Thanks. Thanks so much. That was really, really glorious dialogue right there. Guys, I'm trying to get into your damn house. Let me break in. Thank you. Is there another note? Where the hell is that last note? Or did you just not bother with day 3? Did you not give a... I mean, day 2. Did you not give a fuck about me on day 2? Few too many assassination attempts, huh? I can respect that. Sorry for spending, like, at least, what, 5 minutes now? Wandering around doing absolutely nothing? It's gotta be done. Why, thank you, random citizen. Aha. I can go all the way over here. There's a lot to explore. Like looting all the peasants' fucking harvest for the year. Fennec fur, yes please. Still don't really know what I'm doing with that, but it'll be interesting eventually, I'm sure. The Singing Maiden. Have you ever heard the story of King Bedwyr? Bedwyr, like most kings, was a man of great pride, who expected nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. He believed the best way to achieve this was through fear. After all, those who feared him would never cross him or question his rule. Most importantly, those who feared him would always seek to please him. Bedwyr cultivated his terror in subordinates through the gleeful and unrestrained use of a contraption referred to as the Maiden. The Maiden was a hinged iron casket, as high and wide and deep as a man, with vicious spikes within, meant to pierce through the poor soul locked into it. Bedwyr's Maiden was a prized possession, and stood in place... What the hell? There is so much to read here! In a place of honor, in his throne room, often with a screaming victim inside it. Political rivals, suspected assassins, treasonous ministers! The Maiden consumed them all. But as time passed, more people were given to the Maiden for increasingly trivial offenses. The cook for oversalting the king's food. The page boy for dropping his sword. The Maiden cast a pall over the kingdom. And its people prayed for deliverance from their cruel king. Then one day, a strange woman rode into the city. She called herself Ember and was an emissary from a far-off land. Her leaders had heard, she said, of Bedwyr's wisdom and authority, and she sought the king's counsel. The thought that he had earned the adulation of brother kings across the sea made Bedwyr swell with pride, and he granted Ember an audience. They dined and danced, and through it all, Ember flattered and fawned on the king. At the end of the night, Ember asked to see the Maiden, the infamous device that had given Bedwyr all his power. The king, giddy with praise, proudly presented Ember with the empty contraption. Ember looked at it at the Maiden, sighed with disappointment, and said, "That does not look terrifying at all. I should have imagined the spikes to be much sharper." Bedwyr grew red at her comments and replied, "The spikes are sharp enough. Look at all the blood that still clings to them." "But it is so small," said Ember. "Are only children and women its victims?" Bedwyr grew redder still and replied, "Of course not! The Maiden has devoured many men!" Ember shook her head and said to the king, "I do not believe it. Surely no warrior could fear this thing. A man like yourself, tall and muscled, would not fit within." The king laughed and saw a way to prove the merit of the Maiden to Ember. "I will show you how easily a man like myself could fit," he said. And with that, he stepped into the device. But Ember was waiting. And no sooner had Bedwyr squeezed himself into the iron casket than Ember slammed it shut on him. Ember took the Maiden with the screaming Bedwyr inside through the castle and down into the city. And the people, finally free of their king's tyranny, cheered and danced to the singing that echoed through the streets until Bedwyr was dead and it had finally stopped. A tale often told in the Singing Maiden Tavern. I wonder if that's actually true or not. Oh my god, I love the lore of Dragon Age. I love any Bioware lore. They have some of the most glorious, fucking fleshed out worlds in all of the medium. It's fucking stunning, dude. Ha! Ha ha ha! I beat your stupid invisible wall, crowd. This place is mine. I really don't think I'm supposed to be here. What am I gonna break? Am I gonna break the entire game by stepping in here for like 2 seconds? Probably. I really hope not. That sounds like something a Dragon Age would have me do. A Dragon Age game would have me do, considering how fucking buggy the first two were by a goddamn mile. The Randy Dowager Quarterly. Well-worn quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager welcomes the cool of autumn with the fall of another. The collected dreams of desire being the confessions of an apprentice in training more furrowing than harrowing. What the fuck? Okay. Forbidden dalliances at their most spirited. The Randy Dowager exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says, enchanting. One supports the circles, if only because the closed doors offer the imagination more. 3 scarves fluttered in shock. Out of 5. RD. Fucking 5 minutes into the game and I already discovered my first bit of porn. Really? Really, Bioware? Thank you. I'll just be heading to the bathroom for like 2 minutes. Hold on. And with that very suspicious post-porn jump cut dealt with, let's see what we got in here, shall we? We found day 2. Maybe I am meant to be able to get here. Day 2. Pulse normal. Breathing normal. Still unresponsive. Careful drop feed of prep. Elf fruit extract to hasten his recovery. A lot of thrashing. Mutters about too many eyes. Something about the grey. Encouraging? Well, you appear to be the doctor that saved my damn life, so let's steal everything you own as thanks. 59 gold and a damn good dagger! Like, a very damn good... We have a stiletto of the dragon. Does it even fucking matter? What the fuck? Sorry, dagger of the dragon. That's the stiletto. Wow! It's got a fire rune on it too. Fuck! It also looks really nice. What? And it's changed what both of them look like. I can't be cheating like that and having really overpowered shit already. We got ourselves a longbow as well. Kind of a lot of things I need to sell already. Interesting. I like how it does break down all the weapons into categories though. Because that didn't used to happen, and I'm very glad that it does now. Wait a minute, do I not have... What are you doing? On your other damn blade. You idiot. There we go. Accessories, we did get that guard belt. It's warrior only. Can I can't even switch to my party. That's a shame. Oh well. Oh well. Hey, Adon, whoever the hell you are.
Lady Cassandra wanted to speak with you.
Are you fucking kidding me? I can't talk to anyone? Like, we just opened up our first damn hub. I'm excited to explore and they're just not gonna let me. How rude. Yes, 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 you all bow down to my cook now. Get on your knees for many reasons. But also, you might want to wait for me to recharge a little bit. What the fuck was that? That was very Andromeda feeling. Yeah, this game's definitely running in Frostbite, isn't it? God damn it. Remember when everyone absolutely loved the Frostbite engine? Because EA wasn't forcing every single one of its developers to use it in RPGs of all things when it's built for FPSs? And everyone was like, oh damn, this looks incredible. And now we all just don't like it at all. Now we're just like, for fuck's sake, please EA, just leave FIFA and Frostbite and leave everything else alone. Have I been in that? Yeah, I have. Thren. What a glorious name. Oh, that's a woman?
Taking orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up with Cassandra.
Jesus Christ. Literally, that's all anyone's gonna say to me, isn't it? Fine, fine. We go to the Chantry. Oh yeah, it does actually follow your path. That's great. Except, this isn't the Chantry?
The Chantry wants
Or at least it goes a lot deeper than this.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Yeah, fuck Roderick. Still not entirely sure I like how my dude looks. I think I may have gone overboard with the makeup and it just shows up a lot more in game. So we'll see. But man. Oh man, seeing just the Dragon Age world in such high fidelity, it's a really gorgeous game. The one thing you can't fault the Frostbite engine for is its looks. It is just absolutely fucking gorgeous. Even, like, this game is from 2014, and some of the lighting here is just... Oh, God! Yeah, we know about the Fade. I'm not reading every single codex entry we get, thank you. Though I will read this little scroll. A chant for the departed. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes towards flame, she should see fire and go towards light. The veil holds no certainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her reaction and her shield, her foundation and her sword. Transfigurations 10:1, often sung by mourners as they light the candles. I do wonder if we're going to see a better side of the Chantry. I say as I go into what is absolutely definitely a dungeon full of torture victims. But you know, I do wonder if this is going to be the game that sort of maybe brings me around to the Chantry a little bit. Because throughout Origins and Dragon Age 2, I've been staunchly on the side of the mages, purely for the idea of not all mages. Hashtag not all mages. Hashtag mage lives matter. Can't say that at the moment. Bad things are going on in the world. I don't know if they still are by the time of release, but whatever. Founding of the Chantry. Go on then. Cordillus Drakon, king of the city-state in Orlais, was, if you want, by the way, I should mention, if you guys want to skip me reading these things, absolutely feel free. I understand it's not for everyone, but I like to get up on the lore every now and then. Yes, king of the city-state of Orlais was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year -15 ancient, sure, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion, he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought in would have brought Andrastian belief to the world. What a dick. In -3 ancient, the temple was completed. There, in its heart, Drakon knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste, and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor, to declare the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the Empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Olessa of Montsamard was elected to lead the new Chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia, in honor of the disciples who recorded Andraste's songs. In that moment, the ancient era ended, and the divine age began. Hi, Sister Petrine again! From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Petrine. Yeah. Okay. So, why is it it's hard to call it the divine age when it isn't even when Andraste lived. That is, if she lived at all, but I'm pretty sure she definitely did, right? It's like, that is a thing. I'm not saying that the Chantry is correct and their religion is real, I'm just saying that Andraste was probably definitely a person who's had stories really built up about her and gone overboard and everything. A bit similar to someone in this real world. But anyway, let's see what we got over here. Chantry hierarchy. But yeah, why is it called the Divine Age if it's not even when Andraste lived? And in fact, it's when all the blights happened. No! The Divine is the titular head of the Chantry. Although since the schism split the Imperial Chantry into its own faction, there are now in fact 2 Divines at any one time. One Divine, informally called the White Divine, is a woman housed in the Grand Cathedral in Valroyo. The other, known as the Black Divine, is a man housed in the ancient Argent Spire in Minrathus. Neither Divine recognizes the existence of the other, and the informal names are considered sacrilegious. No matter the gender, a Divine is addressed as Most Holy or Your Perfection. Beneath the rank of Divine is the Grand Cleric. Each Grand Cleric presides over numerous chantries and represents the highest religious authority for their region. They travel to Valroyo when the College of Clerics convenes, but otherwise remain where they are all assigned. All Grand Clerics are addressed as Your Grace. Beneath the Grand Cleric is the Mother, or in the Imperial Chantry, the Father. If a mother is in charge of a particular chantry, Revered is appended to her title. Okay. I see. Alright, sorry, that took me a while to understand. These are the priests responsible for administering to the spiritual well-being of their flock. A mother or revered mother is addressed as Your Reverence. Brothers and sisters form the rank and file of the Chantry and consist of 3 main groups: Affirmed, Initiates, and Clerics. Affirmed are the lay brethren of the Chantry, those regular folk who have turned to the Chantry for priest blowjobs. Often they are people who have led a difficult or irreligious life and have chosen to go into seclusion, or even orphans and similar unfortunates who are raised into the Chantry life. The Affirmed take care of the Chantry and are in turn afforded a life of quiet contemplation. No questions asked. That sounds so depressing. Only those folk who take vows become initiates. These are the men and women in training, whether in academic knowledge or the martial skills of a warrior. All initiates receive an academic education. Hold on. God, I hate allergies. Although only those who seek to become Templars learn how to fight in addition. Clerics are the true academics of the Chantry. Those men and women who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge. They are often found in the Chantry archives, sages presiding over the libraries of books and arcane knowledge. The most senior of these clerics, placed in charge of such archives, are given the title Elder. Although such a rank is still beneath that of the Mother, all other brothers and sisters are addressed simply by noting their title before their name, such as Brother Genitivi, from a guide for ambassadors from Ravane. So it is Ravane. I've been getting that right the whole time. Good. Because it just sounded a little bit of like a weird name for, Can I lockpick? Okay. I don't know what skill sort of messes with that in this one. Oh my god, I've got so much to read! And also, an urn to loot. That's probably not a bad idea, right? Yep, just root around in everybody's ashes. I mean, Firion did it, why can't we? Oh, fucking hell. I'm loving reading this, but there's so much. And I know I am sort of going around the Chantry archives. I shouldn't be surprised, but Andraste, Pride of the Maker, we know about Andraste. I will read as much as I think I should. The Black City. I didn't know this. No traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants of that ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible. Always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equidistant from the Black City. I haven't muted my phone for the first time in like ever on a recording. Sorry, guys. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled from the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place. It was golden and beautiful once, so the story goes, until a group of powerful Magister Lords from the Tevinter Imperium devised a means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was, perhaps, the least of their worries. From beyond the veil, spirits and demons by Enchanter Midramel, or something like that. I sort of closed it well before I got a chance to really read your damn name, because I am a genius. Light. Okay, I do enjoy lights, I guess. There we go. Yeah, cannot rail on Frostbite for its gorgeous goddamn lighting. It's a really nice engine. It's just, why would you put an RPG into it? Especially when Bioware are capable of making such incredible engines like the fucking Aurora engine, or what I think was called the... Oh god, I don't remember. The one before that had like, I believe Dragon Age Origins was still in it, and maybe, I know it was the one that had KOTOR and Jade Empire. That engine, which is also amazing. Misplaced notes. Notes written by one of the scholars responsible for restoring Haven. Ah, interesting. The notes have obviously come loose from a ledger of some sort. It took weeks scrubbing the bloodstains from the stone. Is it going to be all easy? No, we're in Ferelden. So, it took weeks scrubbing the bloodstains from the stone. One of two things is true. Either the stone is more porous than I thought, or Maker's beard, there must have been a lot of blood. How many people died? I'm so relieved I didn't have to deal with the altars of sacrifice. Oh man, I should be able to recognize this place then. I only just realized. We're in that underground part where Firion ripped a damn cat out of a little girl or something. I don't remember. Well, I do, but that's the best way I can possibly describe it. I'm so relieved I didn't have to deal with the altars of sacrifice the first arrivals found. Have I read that? Yeah, whatever. Those were tossed off a cliff, I think. So now we just have to deal with the stains on the walls and the floors. If this doesn't clean up in a day or two, I'm asking for some fresh plaster. Maybe we can cover them up. Still, it's not all that bad. Haven is a beautiful place, and while working in the dungeons, we found scraps of paper with writing that looks like Brother Ferdinand Genitivi's. He was held here for weeks before the hero of Ferelden found him. Was he here? Yeah, he was. Okay, this is not where we found the little girl and the cat. That was with Shale. I confused those two cities for some reason. Probably on account of everyone there being possessed in both places. Except I think Haven was just full of psychopaths. But whatever, it's the same thing. Brilliant stuff. Well, someone will enjoy that, I guess. Maybe it'll be good on the dude whose name I think was Solus. How dare you steal Morden's last name, you bastard. You better live up to it. Let me take a drink. It may have been Silas, actually. Silas makes a little bit more sense. It's okay, I forgive you about Morden. For now. Is there anything else to do here? It doesn't fucking feel like it. But I'm so damn glad that we can pick locks. I need to make sure that it is possible that we can constantly fucking pick locks. But I have no idea how the hell to do that right now. I don't know what the, I don't know if it's every 10 levels like it was in Dragon Age 2. I don't know if it's sort of a skill that you need to get, or just all rogues can pick all fucking locks, which would be sad. That would be very shit. Did I just headbutt the goddamn physics in Dragon Age? Who the hell would have thought? Damn! Alright, well, let's be on our way, shall we? I wonder if the ragdoll physics still kinda exist, that weren't really ragdoll physics, but also really were, and I love them. Ah!
Gone completely mad.
I would hope so.
Taken to Valroyo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
What's that dick again?
believe he is guilty.
The elves failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, he intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
I'm sorry you had to hear that, other elf, you poor little thing. Enemies drop unique collectibles. Bring them to the researcher to learn more about your foes and earn combat bonuses against them.
Seeker Pentagast was looking for you.
I don't even know who that is. Well, Seeker, I guess, but Pentagast? Doesn't seem like your name. That makes you sound so demonic. Children of Andraste. No. Turn in research.
Please tell me if you find something.
I had absolutely nothing. You're Irish! Oh, they've finally found Irish voice actors. Please tell me they got dwarven voices right this time instead of just obscure American accents. Alright, here we go. I'm not reading a fucking hymn. Already read one. I don't even... My boy shouldn't even believe in the damn maker. He's an elf, right? Let's believe in our own damn gods. Fenharl and everything. I like our gods.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
I would prefer if you
Disregard
didn't
that
chain
and
me.
leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did what I could.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
She slightly approves of my
Yet
suicidal
you live.
nature. Good sign.
A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect,
I didn't even get onto
And
that.
many
Damn,
others.
okay.
but not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Entirely.
The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Really? Did he, though? I am not a chosen one. I still don't know what that means. I forgot to look at what that one means. Oh well, so that is stoicness. What more do you want? Are you serious? That's aggressive. You believe I'm innocent? I'm gonna quickly look up what those icons mean again. Oh my god, that's a poor angle for you, isn't it, Darawen? I'm so sorry.